So the letter to Tabitjet. Well, Tabitjet, my love, I just wanted to keep up with you and your well-being. I noticed on the 2 photos of yourself in Liberia, you look very thin. Did you lose much weight? And is it a health matter, or you just dropped it? Just wondering. I never told you this. I was 9 years old, living in Teaneck, New Jersey. That was in 1953, 54, we're walking at sunset when I was first abducted by 3 grays, taken for 3 days and 3 nights, implanted in my nose with a tracking device that was removed in later life. My nose used to bleed a great deal back then. You can ask my sister, Wakia, Dale. Well, from then on, I would get abducted often. Yet every 10 years, the tall ones, not grays, the Razaquan, would come to talk with me. And I say this because they told me you used to be one of my consorts in a past life. They gave me all the details. Yet, in another letter, this one is about now. Well, as you keep up with the 10 years, 1953, 1963, 1970, 1983, 1993, 2003 to 04, that is the year we were to have our great departure with them. Yet this took place. The disagreeable ones of immortal sons did this. Had you placed in New York, the reason you were to be taken away with me, I arranged that. Well, the wicked ones found out about our abduction in 2003-04, so I was up in the air in the plane, and once the plane landed in New York, I was taken to a small room that filled walls, and then the whole of New York was blacked out. If you remember, the lead walls and blackout made it impossible for the aliens to locate me. They saw you, yet could not find me, so they had to depart. If you look it up, you will see this true. In that year, a UFO was seen by many in NY. That was them. They had to depart before the vortex closed and could not return until 2013. Yet the people were not ready, fighting each other, so they sent to me my hybrid daughter, half gray, Lucat. She asked me, am I ready to depart? Yet I was very sick at the time with angioedema, a shapeshifter's disease. So I was not ready. So me, the tribe, missed it. The second time the alien departed, if you look it up, you will say, they say a great meteorite passed close to Earth in 2013. Yet they did not tell the public much. That was the comment mean, don't believe me, check it out. Well, the next return of vortex opening is 2023. And I don't know if I will even be alive that year. After all, I'm very sick in a skin suit. So, he's getting weak and weaker as in Starman Cinema, and Yamu, may have to depart my macabre flesh. You can only rejuvenate the human's telomeres, yet for only so many cycles of fresh blood cells. And he was granted the use of his life as you read in the holy tablets. How one can get time from others' lifespan. Well, he used others' lives he would have in the future. So for others, he gave of his 1,000-year life to help others since he's been here. Many back in Brooklyn who came to him who were themselves very ill or a loved one was very ill, and he gave them his own lives to live on. We disagreed with that, yet he did it again and again, and now his lifetime is up at age 72. So if he does not get to the craft, I Atum will have to depart this of his skin suit. I wonder, do you understand what I'm saying? He had 1,000 years of lives and chose to help others and even bring some back that was spending of his own time. If you remember back in 1970s, none who was with him got sick or died. Some came sick and by his touch was healed. Others had passed over and he called them back. That was spending his lives to bring an earthling back. He had to spend 120 years, Genesis 6:3, for each. Well, he spent most of his extended life. Then you had the feminines draining him of the Makfuzet and Pooh, liquid gold that was also weakened him. I just wanted you to know why these days he's so weak and sick and that his time is running out while selfish people still try to use and abuse his kindness, even some who are his own DNA with their mother's selfishness in them. They really don't care about him because he did not know how to love as humans or met like a human father. They don't understand what he is. Malachi has emotions and tries to express them, yet YAA-NANAN has an alien over not having an earthly emotion. So Malachi was inside lonely in their years, crying out to be understood and was not. And now all people think is what they can gain from his life. He does have some DNA children who are like him and feel him. He knows that as well. Their love for him helped him. Most were too young to really know how much they meant to him, yet they are growing to feel him and want to heal him as hybrid. Some have the power. Most use before they get drained by human males and females who like them. They will repents the need to understand love with an understanding of less, which we give aliens. Well, I don't even know if you understood all this yet. We have to tell someone in case you don't make it, you have it. Of course, people will say that sounds crazy. That is what the Adamite genes does to them who live by faith, not their faith. Those who live by belief and not belief. So I just had to let you have the record to know the next vortex opening is 2023. And again, most will miss at not being ready. And the planet will see great changes in that hour close on 2060. The 60 is the hour relations. Revelations 19:7, Revelations 18:10, and Revelations 17:19. From 1970 to 2000 was the 30 years of half hour Revelation 8:1, and from 2000 to 2030 the next half hour. Then finally 2000 to 2060 the final hour. Well, let me close for now, praying to from you soon, and that you let my words be known, and that you put aside the human emotions and help him, as he knows you love him like some of his DNA children, who will read this and know why they feel so strange. Well, did you see that cinema, Gods of Egypt, how the taller they are over the mortals? Notice also they bleed gold. No, also they live 1,000 years. And notice so much more. That was how we lived when we came here 450,000 years ago in Africa. They others came after us and made the Adamite 6,000 years back from 2000. I forgot this. Look on the internet for a sighting and landing in Kentucky hills of Braves one shot by humans. That was Mary Mary, consort of Seshat. This should have been around 1954. The reason the date is years is because I was born Tuesday at 12:01 a.m., June 26, 1954.